3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Good morning, fellow Forex traders. Live Forex trading results, plus a little bit of instruction this morning on how to use my free signals. We are looking at the free signal account. There are no free signals open right now. The reason being is we just had EUR, AUD, the sell trade closed in profit. In this case, you can see the numbers, $371.22 if you bid what we're looking at here. I'm going to take the time at the end to come back. We'll look at all the results real quick. To come back and talk about how to use my free signals. It appears that a lot of brand new people are coming in and they take a look at this because I send my free signals out. I give it to you right here in MetaTrader 4. And there's just massive confusion. The only reason there's massive confusion, because I made this really easy, is that the internet is misleading you, lying to you about how all of this stuff works. And also you're coming in absolutely brand new. I urge you to come on to the live sessions and ask me the questions you need to ask. Because I'll give you an example. I got asked, or ask in the group, right? It's like free live open chat, free consulting from someone who knows exactly how all of this works, me. And I got a question, something about, I don't know, maybe here's a better way to put it. When someone doesn't know how things work, the questions come at me or at anyone, right? This is how it works with human beings. The questions come so twisted, I typically want to say, that's not even a question, my friend. So it's just, levels of massive confusion. I urge you to be on the live. You get free live consulting every weekday and or in the group. 100% free live consulting. Someone messaged me the other day and said, wow, I can't believe you responded so quick. This is what I do. This is my passion. I'm paying attention to the trading all the time. I can answer any question on mobile device, so on and so forth. So, as I said, and I've actually done it, I've pulled back the free trades. I mean, if you look at the week's worth of closed trades, $4,493.82, I'm giving away way too much for free. I am. And I have slowed it down. That this past one closed, which is the Euro AUD closed. I'm not releasing another one till tomorrow at least. So I'm giving way too much away for free and probably not working as much with those brand new people, and they're just absolutely confused. The ascension process is to come into the group, and the only reason I give the trades away for free is proof of concept. Like, let me just show you. Now, someone had said, how do I place the trade, or how do I hook this free signal up to my live account? You don't. However, you do if you subscribe and you get all of the trades, and you can automate all of them, automate the entire thing on your own account. But the free signal is a manual process. So if we looked here, EUR AUD sell trade, as long as it hadn't taken profit yet, in this case we're looking at the profit it took, as long as it hadn't taken profit yet, you simply log into your own MetaTrader demo, MetaTrader 4 or 5, MetaTrader 4 or 5 demo or live account, and you place a sell trade, and you'll notice my reference 1.0 means one time what your base bid is. I don't know how big your account is. I don't know how small your account is. I don't know what your leverage is. I don't know how good your broker is. I don't know what the spread is on your currency pairs on through your broker. But what you do is if you've seen Euro AUD go into another trade and another trade and another trade, and eventually, let's say the third or fourth trade, it has a 2.0 lot size instead of 1.00. It has a 2.00. That means that if you originally bid 10 cents, now you want to double it to 20 cents or more, right? If you bid $1, 0.1, and my system is saying 2.0, so that means you want to double it. You want to go at least double. And it doesn't mean you couldn't bid more. It's based off of your account. It's based off of your account balance, your margin level percent, your leverage. So you're welcome to come into the group and say, hey, what should I bid on this trade? I'll go look at it and go, wow, you could bid this. What's your account size, so on and so forth. So there's the one-on-one consulting that you can have doing that. I've basically said what I wanted to say at the end, but I'm going to go into more depth. So let's move on. I'm going to pause here, and we are going to go look at what I call my 10 pip hybrid feed, and that is a subset of all 22 currency pair trades. Let's see here. And we are currently in 3 trades. We are in AUD CHF. EUR USD has 2 trades open, and they're all at a base bid size. And if I look at the results, I'll share this with you. There is no closed trades today. The volume has been low. It's Tuesday. The volume has been low. For the week, $10,489.64. I am the only person on the internet showing these actual trades in the actual account. If I click this, you can see the comment says 10 pip hybrid. This is my feed. Okay. So in the last 5 trading days, over $10,000 in closed trades. Nothing today. However, we do have some open trades, and I showed them there real quick. So that is the automated feed. You plug into that through our copy trade service, the one that we use called Social Trader Tools, and you simply plug your account into it. It's really simple. It's really straightforward. Let's move on to the overall algorithm. You can see this is going kind of fast. Not a lot going on, but it's not hard for me to show you how much profit we're making and move on. So let's move on to the entire algorithm. I'm going to pull up the account and give you a general reference. Looks like we're in about a dozen and a half trades. Not a lot more than yesterday. Seems that the market here on Tuesday, it has just there's just not enough volume to push it closed very much. However, I am going to show you the actual full system closed volume. $835.99 in the last 24 hours has closed on the entire system. I typically don't suggest you trade the entire system. It's called premium signals for a reason. My premium signals, and you only get access to that through the monthly subscription or a full lifetime license. The premium signals is exactly that. It's intended for you to put on a 100K demo account at a minimum lot size so you can see through walls. You can see what the entire market is doing. You can see how many trades are open. You can see how deep a currency pair is going into a trade. And you can also see the closures. If I click the week at the top, $22,585.61 on the overall algorithm that is closed if you bid what I bid. My bid is more of a reference for you. If you see 1.0, that means if your base bid for your account is 0.01, then you bid 0.01. If it goes to a 2.0, then you bid 0.02. It's a multiply factor, and I know at first that's going to confuse you. It's a simple reference. 1.00 means bid one base lot size for whatever your account is. I don't know, and that's something you have to figure out. I certainly can help you, but if you just go jack up the bid to whatever you think it, needs to be because you want to make money, then that's probably going to be a problem, right? So that's the overall algorithm, crushing it, killing it. So you could take my premium signals. The intent is for you to look at the premium signals and view it right here like I'm doing on MetaTrader 4, and take some of those trades manually as you see them go farther, and or you can hook my premium signals right to a live account. You probably have to have at least a $10,000 account to handle all the trades on 22 currency pairs, and you probably need to be bidding a pretty low lot size. On a $10,000 account, I wouldn't bid any more than a base lot size of 0.07. That's it. Because you're going to get a lot of trades. However, what we looked at previously, my 10 pip hybrid, is a subset of those 22 currency pairs, and it just trades less, a little bit less volume, a little more controlled. You could probably bid a little bit more, right? And it can also, you can put the 10 pip hybrid on a smaller account. What's a small account? $1,000. Certainly less than 1,000. I wouldn't go less than 1,000. I see people do it all the time. So Mark says, let me put this up there, which I 100% agree. I mean, Mark's been doing this for a while. I think it's crazy to try and do any of this manually. It absolutely is crazy, although I know you do some of it, right? You can pay for your subscription easily in a few days bidding conservatively. Absolutely true. What's interesting about what you're saying there, Mark, is here's the reality. People want to start a $200 or $300 account and try to make up their subscription fee, like you're saying, which you can, but they end up breaking even at the end of the month. However, that's better because it's about becoming, it's better than nothing. It's about becoming familiar with the system, right? I'll tell you this. If you can amass as little as $10 profits a week, I can show you how to turn it into $6.5 million in 10 years. As little as $10 of profit a week through the concept of compounding. So I'm having my video that I'm going to publish will deal with that. Doug says I made it. Does that mean you made it to the live? Yes, you did. I was about 3 minutes late. Had some technical issues. Here we are. We're live. Yeah, Mark says put some skin in the game. It's about, certainly it can be a financial issue for people, so I'm not cutting anybody down on that. Typically, it's a fear of losing money, fear of taking more risk. You know, when someone opens a $300 or $400 Forex account, it's typically, I mean, why are you even thinking about Forex if you're only opening up a $200 or $300 account? You've got the money to do it. It's your skepticism. In fact, here's what I get from all people that come into the group. Well, I've lost a lot of money, Terry, so I'll give you and your system a try. If you do it right and you follow my directions, you're not going to lose any money. Can I guarantee you that? I can't guarantee you that because I can't control your side of the equation, your small account. I've seen brokers that have terrible leverage and people are trying to make, 50%, 100% return on investment with a 50 leverage. Like, what? What are you doing? So consult with me. Ask me the questions. Ask me the crazy questions. That's particularly fine. That's perfectly fine. I'll be like, I don't think that's a question based off of what I know, right? So we'll get you there. We'll keep asking, keep getting specific. I think one of the best ways that I can handle things is to get specific. People ask. I see people. They give me like, I have a question, Terry. 1 through 12. I'm like, How about one at a time? How about getting something specific? So let's go look at my test account, my gold scalper account. So because we just looked at everything. We looked at the free signals. We looked at 10 pip hybrid. We're looking at the overall algorithm here. So let me go to the pause, and I'm going to pull up my gold scalper test. It has actually been looking pretty good. So we're recovering from the few $100 loss, which was more so not the algorithm. It was me messing with the settings. So I started with a $10,000 account. We're nearly back to that. History-wise, it's made $93.31 today and shut off. I'm asking it to make $75 a day just, through this test. And that is a factor. And I got to think about how that's going to play out in terms of copying those trades. So if I have a $10,000 account and I'm sending you out trades and I'm telling it to make $75, that doesn't scale up or down, right? it doesn't scale up or down. So what I would probably have to do is I'd have to scale it and say, if I send the trades out to you at a minimum lot size, because my minimum here is 0.05, I would send you the trades at 0.01, and then you could scale it up from there. But I'd be telling this thing to even at a 0.01 to make a minimum amount. Like I might tell it to make $10 a day at a 0.01 lot size. And that doesn't as easily scale like it would, even if you had a $50,000 account, it would typically limit you. But mathematically, I'd be able to show you how to scale it up with your account. So this is looking good, right? This has been pretty consistent. If I look for the week, last 5 days, up $192.47. And then if I go for the month, it's probably going to show a little bit of loss. Yeah, overall month, it's recovering minus 187. So that was more of my mistake in testing more than anything. But this, if you look at what we're looking at here, this is the typical day for my gold scalper, somewhere in the $75 to $95 range. I'm telling it to stop at $75, so it typically trades and then shuts off. And that gives you some safety by the fact that it's just not constantly trading. So that's pretty good. I'm impressed with it. Now, let's go back. And like I said, I want to cover the concept, as many different concepts of how to handle my free signal. So there is nothing open right now as far as free signal. I'll just go to the results page. Let me see if I can kind of like mentally put myself in the place of someone that has no idea how any of this works. Let me see if I can just really, really tear it down to simplicity. So what I do is I release a free trade. In this particular case, it was EUR AUD sell trade at 1.0. What that means is you can enter that Euro AUD sell trade at pretty much any lot size you want. The thing you have to remember mathematically is that if my system enters another trade, you're going to have to enter another trade at the same lot size you originally entered at a minimum, because this is a mathematical system. If my system enters 4 trades and you entered the first, you got to enter the second and the third. You can probably get away with not entering the second or the third. However, and I don't mean to get complicated here, if you entered the first, you probably need to enter the second, the third, and the fourth. If you look at my free system, and it's in 4 trades, 4 EUR AUD sell trades, and the first one is 1.0, the second one's 1.0, the third one's 1.0, which is the bid size, and the fourth one is 2.0, you just have to say to yourself, if you're not entered any of those trades, you can enter one trade, because you're entering essentially on the 4th level, right? 4th trade. And you don't have to double your bid because you're not in the original trade. You could just enter a standard bid. The thing you have to remember, it's about where you enter these trades. So if we're in 4 trades and the 4th trade is 2.0, right, which is double what the base lot size is, and you haven't entered any of the trades, you can just enter. The thing you have to do at the level you enter at, whether it's trade 1, 2, 3, or 4 in this example, if you enter trade 4 and it goes into trade 5, you better enter trade 5 at the reference lot size based off of what I'm sending it out at. If you entered trade 4 at $1 and trade 5 has increased its lot size, you better enter trade 5 and you better increase your lot size and you better update your take profit. If you look at the take profit here, let me get my trusty pen out so I can show you this. So the take profit on this particular trade was 1.61031. That's going to update mathematically every time a new trade is entered. What it's doing is dragging the take profit closer to where the price is. So mathematically, it's never going to lose. So you just have to keep track of that. And could you mess it up? Could you skip trades? Could you not increase your lot size and still do well? You could. But if you think about this as a mathematical system, you have to look at my trade and you have to say to yourself, 1.0 lot size is one base lot size for whatever your account is. I mean, maybe you have a $100 account, so you're only bidding 10 cents. Maybe you have a $100,000 account, so you're bidding $10 like I am, 1.0. But that's the one time. So if you see a 2.0 then and you're bidding $10, then you better bid 2.0. Better bid twice whatever you bid. So it's really just all simple math. The take profit is going to change every time my system goes into a trade on one currency pair on multiple trades in that currency pair. I get that what I'm saying is complicated to a new person, but it shouldn't be. That's why you practice this. How do you take my signals? You go open yourself up a demo account and you see that my free signal, EUR/AUD sell trade, is open and it has not taken profit yet. You simply go choose Euro/AUD out of the list here. You simply enter a sell trade and you bid whatever you're going to bid. The more you do this, I mean, go ahead and just randomly bid. The more you do this, the more you'll see what your account and your balance can handle. And that's why you practice a little bit. My signals, my trades never lose mathematically. It's always, always a net profit. Always. Can your account handle the number of trades and the bid that's being sent out? I don't know. If you listen to my advice, it will be able to do that. Frankly, I could trade a $100 account with my system all day long and make profit because I know what I should be bidding. I know how many pairs I should and shouldn't take. If in the end you're brand new and you just plug into my 10 pip hybrid feed, you're going to be good. You're going to be good. That's the entire intent behind the whole thing. So, I get a bunch of weird questions. I'm not calling you weird. It's inexperience. And that's okay. I want to see your inexperience. Because here's the deal. I've already, if you go to the resources section in the group, I've already created videos on how to use my free signals, how to use the premium signals, how to use the auto trading. But it's about you continuing to ask questions based off of where you're at. Where are you at? I don't know. I don't know what your skill level is. I don't know what your understanding is. But it's pretty straightforward. I got a question that said, I've got your free signals. How do I hook it up to my account? You don't. I'm not giving that stuff away for free. You view it, and then you manually place the trade, and you follow along. What you'll find, and I'm not being a smartass, but you'll find it's nearly impossible to keep up with my algorithm manually. Shit happens in the middle of the night. It happens second by second. It is constantly moving. But it's good practice for you. And what the entire intent, and just listen to me carefully, I have one goal, and you only have one thing you need to get from this, is that my free signals is simply proof of concept building your confidence level in my system. Because I get it. There's a lot of systems, a lot of strategies out there that are absolute bullshit. Absolute mind fuckery bullshit. They are. How do I know? I've been doing this years and years and years and years. I don't know why. I shouldn't say I don't know why. I do know why people are misleading you, because they don't know how to fucking trade. Pretty simple. They don't know how to trade. The old saying of those who can't do, teach. They're teaching you because they can't actually do it themselves. But they want to monetize. They have a passion for Forex. They want to monetize it, so they go out and just give you a bunch of lies, and you don't know. You don't know. Do you know how many people's systems and strategies and how much money I spent? Easily $100K over the years and years and years and years. And I was like, these people are all full of shit. I remember getting into this group, one of the biggest Forex trading companies and groups on the internet, at least back in the day. I don't even pay attention to it anymore. Where you'd log in, you'd find your trader that you resonate with. They had a strategy, and for hours each day, they would be live calling out trades. And you know what? I'm one focused and dedicated mofo. When I do something, I am all the hell in. 1,000,000%. So I would log on to that live session, and they started doing them at like 3 o'clock in the morning when London is opening. I followed the person that had the best verbal track record, meaning everybody was like, you're amazing, you're a goddess. I followed this lady, and I took every trade for a month. Every trade that she called out. I literally sitting there with a cup of coffee in my hand at 3 o'clock in the morning, one eye open, entering her trades, all kinds of charts, and she'd be like, buy now, buy this, sell this, take profit. I lost my ass. And I was like, nearly every trade she calls, when she would show profit, I'm like, I lost my ass. I'm using the same broker she was using, same price feed. I lost my ass. And I was like, what? Everybody's like, oh my God, you're amazing, because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. And they didn't know. Right? They were so new. It's like this bullshit, right? How many people have I met that found me on YouTube and I go meet in person? They're like, oh, it's such an honor to meet you. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm an average everyday guy. I just decided that I'm comfortable on video and you're not, right? So they really lift you up. They lifted this person up. So I started getting in the live comments and I'm going, she's showing her profit and loss statement and all these trades that she's won every day. And I'm like, every trade you've called was a loser. What are you talking about? And she'd be like, oh, we got someone in the group here that doesn't know what the hell they're doing. I'm like, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm taking every trade that this lady's calling out, every trade. Dedicated, full time. I lost my ass. And it was funny. She'd be like, oh, you don't know what you're doing. You must not be. I'm like, I'm watching you like a hawk. Every trade you've called out in the last week has lost, and you're showing profits? What are you talking about? And she blocked me from a group that I was paying hundreds of dollars a month for. And I'm like, is this entire industry a fucking scam? I'm like, what? No one's winning these trades. But I got blocked when I called her out. And I'm like, that's the industry. That's the industry. Those who can't do, teach. You should have seen the strategy too. It's that I can't even say it right, but it's like Ichimoku cloud with the Kinsen line or something. Fucking absolute fucking idiots doing that stuff. I you know what? That's my opinion. It's my experience, right? They're all pretty much lying to you. You can't lie. I'm not lying to you. It's right here in front of us. We have bad weeks, not where we lose, but because volume is slow or we have to go deeper into a currency pair than maybe we want to get it profitable. I say it's a no-loss system. If you're bidding properly, we're not losing. Now, another thing that I'll lean on a little bit is that I made a mistake, and I just had a guy come to me yesterday. The mistake of thinking that Forex across the board can be turned into an income. Just raw Forex, just trading. And when I say income, people want to replace their income. So I asked someone yesterday, how much income are you trying to replace with Forex? $10,000 a month. Okay. It absolutely can be done. It's going to be hard to do it consistently because you get slow months, You get crazy months, right? In the end, it can average out to that at the end of the year. But you know what I said? To make $10,000 a month with a Forex account, using my system, no loss, not overbidding, not over leveraging, you probably need a pretty large account. You probably need a 50, 60, 80,000, maybe $100,000 account. And the person was like, well, wait, what? How? Yeah, people have made you believe that Forex is some sort of get rich. I'll show you with a video I'm publishing how to get rich doing it, but it's not Forex itself. It's leveraging Forex into the concept of compounding, and compounding at the highest rate possible. And what I show you is going to blow your mind. So I'm off on a tangent here. I get it. But trust me, my friend, I've been around the block with this stuff. I continue to buy automated systems and keep up on this stuff. But the system I have, the algorithm I sent out, I said in the group the other day, I have 3 high-speed VPS servers around the world. I have 1 in London and 2 in New York that run my entire system. It runs my entire system. So, I mean, it's not a lot, but, you know, there's an infrastructure behind this. And my expertise of years and years and years of playing with this system. No, you're not getting rich overnight. You probably can if you have a big account and you're willing to risk it all. But I like slow, steady, comfortable, non-emotional returns, right? And that's absolutely possible. The entire gamut's possible. I'm not saying, well, take my algorithm and, you know, you got to go slow and you're not only going to make a little bit. You do whatever you want. But certainly there's a middle of the road and a lack of having to watch over it. There was a time when I felt like I couldn't even leave my computer because I was running things so risky. Whereas now, I just glance at my mobile device. I was actually at the hospital today visiting my dad this morning, and I walked up to the nurse. I was going to ask her a question, and my phone started all of the trays, da-ding, da-ding, joom, 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 da-ding, 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 and she's looking around going, where's that coming from? I'm like, it's coming from my pocket. I'm making money. She's like, what? I'm like, it's my robot making me money. What? Right? She goes, how do you do that? I go, you don't want to know. Don't worry about it. So absolutely, I haven't seen anybody not misleading you as far as Forex and Forex results. And I get it that I'm biased. It's almost like me saying, hey, bro, I'm the best in the world at Forex. I'm damn good. I mean, you see my live results 5 days a week. I'm giving this stuff away for free, and then you can subscribe or get a license and plug into my system. I mean, come on into the group. Look at the results. Look at the testimonials. It's all there. I will tell you, forget being biased, this is the best thing I've ever seen. The absolute best thing I've ever seen. So, ask the questions on these live calls. There's no dumb questions. I'll guide you. I'll tear you down into. I'm like, I don't think that's a question. What? Let's pick this apart a little bit. Let's get specific, right? So, what did Doug said something here? What did Doug say? I haven't seen anyone out there that has the free trades, so someone can try out with a demo account to verify before buying anything. Yeah, it's not out there. You know what? I will tell this. Let me finish reading what you said. You said that there shows what their intention is. I do see. I've signed up, and I'm on a lot of Telegram signal groups and stuff, and I'll take their trades, and it's like loss. What? Like, they're just sucking you in, right? Come in and take my trade, and I'm losing so much. It must be me, but you know, it's not you. It's them, and there's a bunch of freebies out there. My freebie doesn't lose. Absolutely does not lose. Raj says we all agree. Awesome. Derek says, with your algo, I don't stare at my screen anymore. Listen, I know Derek is OCD. He's staring at his screen because Derek catches every little anomaly. He's like, hey, there's no take profit on this trade. Hey, this trade seems to be acting a little bit weird. Derek's on top of it. So that's it for today. I could go on and on. A little bit of a busy day for me here. Absolute downpouring rain. We don't need any more rain. Got some things going on. Yes, I know I've been talking about publishing this video. I'm on the cusp of doing it, and I think my voice is finally back, so we'll do that. Get into the group, fxwithterry.com. Take some free signals. Yeah, I'm slowing them way the hell down. I do not need to be giving you $5,000 or $10,000 in net profit a week with free signals, because frankly, people could take my free signals and plug into them and be massively profitable, and basically they're taking all of my bandwidth for free, so I'm not going to do that. Anyway, that's it. Appreciate you joining. It's only Tuesday. I'll see you Wednesday morning, June 26th, and we'll move on from there. I'll see you in the group. Take care.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.